Chapter 88. Their first stop was the community. It was abandoned. There was a partially cooked turkey in the oven. It took the task force several hours to reach the deep. It took them 15 seconds to secure the area. 79 people were arrested. 16 dogs were captured. 7 dogs got away. Inside Laud's headquarters, they found a secret room hidden beneath a false bookcase. Inside the room was a bank of sophisticated computers. The hard disks had been wiped clean except for a single program called Fog. There was a digital timer ticking down on all the flat-screen monitors, second by second. 7503, 02, 01, 75, 7459, 58, 57. 1 hour and 15 minutes to stop tens of thousands of people from dying. The program was a fuse. At 0, it would release deadly sarin gas into Penn Station, Grand Central's terminal, several skyscrapers hosting New Year's celebrations, and the deep. They shut the program down with 4 minutes to spare. As soon as it stopped, another program booted up called Quake. 3:59, 58, 57. This program was the fuse for nearly 40 pounds of C4 explosives. The plan was that after the pod had been killed by the gas, Laud would bury them under several tons of debris. "We stopped it with 53 seconds to go," Agent Ryan said. "Cutting it kind of close," Bertrand said. "The whole operation was too close," Agent Ryan said. "Coop and Pat put the flash drive in the trash can on the 27th. It took me 3 days to convince my superiors that this was a credible threat." "Mass suicide," Ariel said quietly. "Not quite mass, and certainly not suicide," Agent Ryan said. "Dr. Dane and the originals were not in the deep. According to those left behind, they took off the day after Christmas to find his granddaughter, Kate. They expected them back any time. They knew nothing about his plan to gas and to bury them." "He got away?" Bertrand said. "I'm afraid so." Bertrand shook his head. "On the black market, sarin and C4 would cost a fortune. How could a street person come up with that kind of money?" "Larry Dane is no street person." "Where did Dr. Dane get his money?" Ariel asked. "Cloud's Mushrooms, the biggest supplier of mushrooms in the U.S. We have no idea how much money he made selling fungi over the years, but we believe it was tens of millions of dollars. The business was completely legitimate. The people running it above had never met the company's reclusive owner, and they didn't care, and they knew nothing about the mushrooms." 2 words. The blissfully ignorant corporate guys on top were making huge salaries, but that all ended Monday morning, December 27th. The company's cash was liquidated. It was transferred in rapid succession to different offshore accounts, and then the money vanished altogether. Agent Ryan snapped her fingers. Poof. "So he and his cohorts are on the loose with millions of dollars?" Bertrand said. "Right. And when Kate and Coop and Pat got away, Lawrence knew it was all over for him. Kate and Alex were right. Laud was planning something big. Their escape moved the timetable up. And we have reason to believe the sarin gas and C4 were just a prelude. He's been planning this for more than 20 years. The hornets are out of the nest, but we don't know where they are, where they're going, or who they're going to sting next. That's why we staked out both of your houses." "My house, too?" Ariel asked. "And Wayne's," Agent Ryan added. "We've done a profile on Dr. Dane, and we believe that his brother is correct. He's looking for Kate and your sons. You and Bertrand are the only leads he has. You're both in grave danger. You'll be under 24-hour surveillance until we apprehend Dr. Dane and his people." "What about Cooper and Bertrand stopped and glanced at Ariel. "Coop and Pat." Ariel smiled. Agent Ryan did not smile. "I asked Coop to come in, but he refused. We're looking for them, but Kate is an expert at staying off the grid, and in a way, it's probably the safest place for them to be. Because Dr. Dane wiped his computers, we have no idea of the extent of his intel capabilities, but we think it's extensive. He's managed to obtain or manufacture sarin gas, procure military-grade C4 explosives, and operate a multi-million-dollar business right under our noses without any of us knowing a thing about it." "Do the kids know that Laud escaped?" Ariel asked. "Not unless Alex told them," Agent Ryan took a digital tape recorder out of her pocket. There was one other item with the flash drive. A memory stick. It was marked personal and addressed to you two. Sorry, I listened to it. I'm a cop. She set the recorder on the desk. I'll wait for you outside. She started out of her office and then stopped and looked at Bertrand. Did you see a keel-billed motmot? I did, Bertrand said, but it wasn't worth it.